Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to present Estonian electronics industry. My name is Arno Kolk and I'm the Managing Director of the Estonian Electronics Industries Association. Let's start with Estonia. It's a small country but has very strategic location. We are located in the middle of Northern Europe on strategic trade routes, and we are known for having digital society. We have digital infrastructure in place, has been tested even by foreign hostile attacks. We have digital public services and digital literacy is high. So we can say that our people and our companies are digital natives. We have high education and literacy level. Our students have been receiving the first prizes on PISA tests for several years. So it's a high-tech place in Europe. Our electronics industry is also old and has long traditions. The first telephone factory was built here already in 1907, which is more than 100 years ago. Radio sets were produced in 1920s when they were becoming popular around Europe. And during the Soviet times, also our electronics industry was very strong and powerful. Of course, it was geared towards the Soviet market, and when that collapsed, so did the industry, and we had to rebuild it completely in the 1990s. So today we have world-class electronics value chain in place here in Estonia. We have universities and technical schools. We have component, equipment and consumable suppliers. We have a network of EMS companies and engineering firms and suppliers for PCBs, metal and plastic parts. So we can build all sorts of electronic products here in Estonia. What do we have today? We have small and powerful electronics sector here, which gives 23% of Estonian industrial export, which is roughly 12,000 people and 2 billion turnover. It's quite a lot for a small country of just 1.3 million people. And we are focusing mostly on very demanding segments here: telecom infrastructure, industrial electronics, automotive electronics, medical, railway, aerospace, defense and security, and so on. Basically sectors where the quality matters, confidentiality matters, and keeping the promises is a key. Likewise, we're doing the high-end hi-fi equipment, for example, as you can see on picture. And we have some component manufacturing here as well in Estonia. We have over 250 companies in our sector. Some big names which everybody knows, like Ericsson and ABB, some smaller regional players, some small local players, design houses with just 1-2 people, and all of them are mostly working for export, because really the local market is rather small here. So we have to really export from day one. We have no chance to practice on local market first and then go global. We keep investing in the future. Even during the COVID crisis, our companies were expanding the factories, opening new manufacturing lines, new distribution centers for components and materials, and most importantly, we invest into people. We keep attracting young talent to our electronics industry. We promote the industrial careers among students, and we really managed to increase popularity of electronics as the study subject at the university. And we keep doing it year on year. So what trends could we see last year? It was really a year of COVID everywhere, but as mentioned, investments here continued. And we saw really big demand here, fueled by the 5G networks, the green transition, because really all the green technologies require electronics. We see digitalization in all sectors, both for products and for processes in all companies. And we also see the trend of reshoring and nearshoring, whereby companies really want to have their suppliers at least in the same region. So for European customers, we see a lot of increasing demand. Of course, we were facing supply chain challenges. There were lockdowns which were causing disturbances. We saw increased freight cost, and that also fueled the demand for local manufacturing and local engineering. But we were able to quickly respond and recover, so that the turnover last year didn't really drop at all. We kept the 19 figures. We have a very strong EMS segment here in Estonia, which already started in 1970s, so it's over 50 years of history. The first Western EMS arrived in 1992, right after we regained our independence, building mobile phones, board assemblies, telecom infrastructure, and other products. And today we have over 20 EMS companies here offering the full range of services, from design to manufacturing to after sales. World-class factory network, embracing all the modern practices like Lean, Six Sigma, really digital processes. So we work with global customers who are very demanding. Our association has 73 members today, and we cover all aspects of our industry value chain, from R&D to engineering to product development, component and consumable supplies, manufacturing, tools and maintenance, after sales, recycling, HR, education and training. So our association acts as a single point of contact for potential customers, suppliers, partners and investors. So whenever you want to contact the electronics industry in Estonia, please give us a call, send us an email, and we'll find you the right partner right here in Estonia. And we are also acting as interface towards government authorities and other organizations, so we can help you to find the right partner there as well. We have very good understanding of all the packages available for support and investment in the promotion. So what can we offer here from Estonia? We can offer world-class manufacturing services for professional segments, where the quality matters, where keeping the promises is important, and where even the small projects are very, very important. We can offer engineering services and after-sales services for our customers, because today all other sectors also need electronics, and not necessarily being able to do it in-house. So companies who want to make their product smart and connected, they need engineering support before they can start the manufacturing. And we can do that. Our engineering companies are working with global customers, including some Japanese companies as well, and have been really proving that with small teams we can do big projects. On the latest news, our companies are building the camera for NASA moon mission, which will land on the moon and take pictures of the moonscapes. It's a very demanding application, and we have done it. We can offer electronics and IT for other industries, so basically we can add brains and connectivity to everything. Nowadays it's difficult to sell a product which is not smart and connected, which doesn't have apps to control it, and that's what we have been doing for years here. And we have here a perfect test site. We have a small and dynamic country here. People are eager to try new things, new processes, new gadgets. So you can use Estonia as test site for your new products and services. We have a small country, so we have no choice to be fast, agile and resilient. We have faced many challenges during our history, and we have learned to overcome the challenges and turn them into opportunities. That was my brief overview of Estonian electronics industry. Thank you very much for attention. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, Arno. It really seems that the electronics industry is thriving with so many smart products and solutions. I have some additional questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
What are the main markets? What are important for electronics industry?
Well, for most countries, the neighbors, of course, are the key markets always. And so for us also, Finland and Sweden are among the top 3 key markets. However, for past several years, number 1 market for us has been the United States, thanks to telecom infrastructure, postal delivery robots, thermal cameras, and many other products. So we are not only delivering next door, we're delivering globally.
And next to Japan.
Yes, indeed. We're also selling to Japan some engineering services. And recently, Marubeni Corporation has signed the agreement with Estonian supercapacitor vendor Skeleton Technologies to distribute their products for Japanese and Asian automotive markets.
Are there any Japanese companies present in the Estonian electronics market?
There are, but very few. There is Oshino Lamp here in Estonia, which is developing and producing the lighting solutions for luxury cars. So all the big names in high-end cars have some lights in the interior made in Estonia. And as mentioned, Skeleton Technologies, supercapacitor provider, is now also partially owned by the Japanese Marubeni Corporation, so we can count that as well. But there is certainly room for more, and we are inviting all the Japanese businesses to come to Estonia, to see the place and see what we can do here together. For example, there is a shortage of components nowadays on the global markets, and everybody is investing into new manufacturing plants to build electronic components. Why not have one here in Estonia to cover European markets?
Really? Why not? Thank you so much.
Thank you.